Do I always take a deep breath before I start these episodes? I think I do. Wow, it is day 7 of 75 Hard. Good evening, good morning, and whenever you're listening to this, hi. How are you guys doing? I just got into my apartment from my Pilates class. It is the evening for me, which is kind of crazy because I usually do my workouts in the morning, but my schedule has been sort of all over the place because I had a new opportunity to work with, and I feel like I'm just gonna tell you, okay? I'm starting with Dermatology, a skincare company that is backed by science. And I'm really excited because I get to host their TikTok live. So I started today, went to the studio, and got to know everybody that I will be working with. And I have to say, I'm excited to work in a environment where there is just people around. I feel like for the last, year, I have been working remote and kind of just been doing one-off projects and consulting. And so I've been looking for an opportunity to grow with people, a community, and just really build with others. So I met some really nice people today that I will be working with. I can't wait to learn more about the products. I'm also very passionate about my skincare routine and what I use. I have used this brand before I even started working with them, and I'm really already, obsessed with the products that I have, but I can't wait to experiment and use more products. So, yeah, that just happened today. So, I had to be there early in the morning for training and just getting to know everything, the equipment and the studio and everything that I will be using. So, I will see you guys on TikTok live on their profile. So I will keep you updated on how everything is going. So, how I'm feeling right now on day 7 is that I struggled a bit yesterday with the water, but I got it all down. But only because if you don't prep your gallon of water the day before and you wake up and you're having to keep track of all the waters you drink, if you have a water bottle, you have to keep track of the ounces and all that. So I decided to buy a gallon on Amazon and just keep refilling that up. But however, I have a water filter system that I don't know if you guys have heard about the Berkey water system. Or is it Birkin? No, it's not Birkin. That's the purse. That's the handbag. Berkey water filtration system. That is what I have. I was told about this by my sister and my friend who's a nurse. And so they research all of, the chemicals of what we need to take out of our water systems and tap water and all that. So this is the best one, and if you research it, you can look at it. However, I only have the travel size, so when you fill up your water filter, mine is a remote one where you can set it on the counter or wherever you want in your house, and it filters out slowly, so you kind of have to wait. So the one I have is about one gallon, 1 point something gallons. Okay. So I'm going through that pretty quickly, and I live with someone else. So he also goes through the gallon because he's also doing 75 hard. And yeah, it's a lot. So if you're not prepared with your water system and your water situation, then it's going to be hard to be consistent with, and it's going to be a pain. So yesterday I had to kind of wait around for it to filter out. And then I also wasn't at home like I usually was. My schedule is just changing because of this new work schedule. And I'm really excited because part of my goals too for this year was to get better at public speaking, do more live hosting, do more content with my podcast, and really just elevate in those areas. And so this is such the perfect opportunity for me, because I haven't been on TikTok in a minute. I haven't really shared content on there. I haven't really went live, and I feel like I do really well live. I go with the vibes, I go with the energy. I like talking to people. Like I feel like, if this was live, I would be more engaged and it'd be more fun because I'm sitting here in this boardroom. The lights go off because there's an automatic light in here and it's dark. When I got in here, the lights were on, but since there's a sensor, I don't, I'm not moving around. I'm just sitting down, but it would be so much nicer to see you guys and to interact. So I'm excited. The community with dermatology is really dope. If you are a fan of the brand, you should go to the TikTok lives. Everybody that hosts the lives is super helpful, super knowledgeable, and um, it's just a nice vibe, good energy. So that happened today. And yeah, so my schedule is kind of changing now because of this new opportunity. And usually I work out in the morning and I will be able to, but it's just this week that I will be more off of the morning workouts. So I had to go to Pilates a little late today, and it was really good though. I sweated a lot, first of all. I don't know why. I feel like different times our body heat is more than other times. And I feel like this is with all the ladies out there when we're in our different cycles. There's luteal phase, there's what is the other phases? Your menstrual cycle phase. There's all the different phases of that we go through with our hormones and our period cycle and all that, which I would love to have more information and be more knowledgeable about that. I'm actually using my Whoop band. The cycles. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So I just pulled up my Whoop app, something I use to track my strain on my body, keep up with my menstrual cycle, and I'm in my follicular. I'm in my follicular phase. As estrogen rises during this phase, you might notice a boost in energy, improved mood, and greater focus. This can be a great time to take on challenges. This can be a great time to take on challenging tasks, start new projects, or enjoy social connection. Huh. Makes sense. I do have more energy right now, and I thank God because I have a lot to study with the products that I will be talking about on TikTok Live with dermatology. And so I actually have to go buy some flashcards. I got to throw it back to school days where I'm going to write down all of the products, all of the ingredients, and what they do because I want to be super knowledgeable when I am talking on live so I can recommend products. And I'm also going to be using more products. So that will be fun. But yeah, going back to, I feel like I'm all over the place today. Going back to my Whoop, it does track the menstrual phase. It does track my lady phases, and it's helpful because sometimes we don't know like what is wrong with us. This is actually a question. Ladies out there, do you track your cycle? And do you feel confused sometimes, like when things are happening from the day to day, from the month to month? Like, why am I feeling this way? Is it because of my hormones, or is it actually real life shit. Real life things that are happening that are normal. Like, it's not my hormones. It's something I should pay attention to and react to. I think that can kind of be confusing for us because of our, our cycle, what we got going on with us. But I was always curious if others or if other women feel the same way. Like, am I tripping or is this like real life? I don't know. I hope that made sense. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, does your period, does your cycle affect the way you make decisions? And what's crazy is I haven't been really keeping up with my cycle in the past of like, what phase is this? Like, when is my energy more low? When am I more moody? When should I expect to get it? Like, I didn't even keep track of my period. And so now that I'm paying more attention, I'm excited because I'm able to see when the different phases of what it's about to be. So for luteal phase, you should really take it easy on working out high intensity workouts because you're about to get your period. And so I've learned, and I would like to be more in alignment with what does my body need and want, especially during the different phases. And so I don't know, I feel like this has been super helpful, and it has been said that you can strain your body and get injured in certain phases of your cycle if you are going too hard, if your body is tired, if you are in your luteal phase. And so I'm really paying attention to that this year. I'm wearing my Whoop band more this year because I really want to track my vitals and see how my body is reacting to my lifestyle. Anyways, I am just feeling all the good vibes, all of the energy uh, that I have been around so far. Last night was that comedy screening that I attended for my friend. And then today was a lot of socializing with the people that I will be working with. And what's crazy is I feel like after last night, I haven't really been in social environments, like out at functions, out at events, out at just different things, meeting people and talking to people. I feel like I've been around my family a lot because of the holidays. I've been around my gym. I've been around my gym, but you go to the gym to work out. You don't really go to socialize unless you're one of those people who go to the gym to socialize. Unfiltered thoughts is hard. I should call this scatterbrained, the plug. Because I really do feel like I'm scatterbrained and I don't know what to talk about. But I also feel like I'm talking about the same thing. So maybe I should just take my own advice and do my own worksheets about my templates in my podcast mastermind class. It's kind of like when a therapist does not get their own therapists and they're talking to their clients and giving them advice. Like, I need to take my own advice and really figure out this podcast because I don't know how unfiltered I can be all the time. I guess I'm pretty unfiltered, but I feel like I am just really talking to you guys and you guys are my therapists. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here, and I will. So I will talk to you guys on the next episode. Thank you for listening. And of course, your support means the most. If you could leave me a comment, that would be amazing. Um, Let me know how your day 7 is going. What has been going on up until this day? It is Wednesday. We are about to go into the second week of January. And so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like all the right energy is around me. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Okay, bye. Okay, I just stepped out of the boardroom and I remember what the segment I wanted to do. It was the thought of the day. Okay, so every episode, I'm going to have one thought because I know these unfiltered thoughts episodes, I'm all over the place telling you guys my biz. And actually, pretty soon, I am thinking about making these. Actually, not thinking, I am going to make these after 75 days. I'm going to make these only for my paid subscribers because I just be unfiltering, letting you guys in on so many things. And so I want to just keep my, personal life a little bit more private and don't want to give out everything because, it's hard to come across these days with social media and stuff. Everything is like out there. And I would just like to share with those who support me, people that like really want to listen and are invested in my journey. My thought of the day, I guess we will start today. I just stepped outside to go on this walk, but my thought of the day is don't do it for the money. Do it for the love. No, really though. I have come to terms that being patient and doing what you love and following that is more important in life to find the joy, find the peace, and do the things you love. Now, if you can figure out how to do that with what you do every day, even if it's just a part. For me, I love talking to people, hosting, interviewing, and sharing information and knowledge with people. And so I thought of doing TikTok hosting a while ago, but I never acted on the idea. Actually, no, I was looking for opportunities. But I was looking at the money because it didn't really align with what I needed at the time. And we can't think about what our lifestyle, well, no, I shouldn't say that. We do want to think about the money and how it's going to fit our lifestyle for sure. But you never know what could come from that opportunity that you take that is less money. That money can grow the next month, the next, I don't know, year, with patience. That's why patience and following what you love is just more important. And I've been working on that and I've been following that. And I am going to continue to do it. Be patient, give yourself grace and be kind to yourself. And the rest will follow. People and things will come into your life as long as you are working on yourself. So I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. We got to get there together. We got to get there. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode and I will talk to you guys on the next one.